last day of the basho. Next fighter out, Tokitsuumi against Kaiho, both ex-collegiate champions. Tokitsuumi comes from the Tokyo Agricultural University, which is where the boss of the Sumo Association comes from, Tokitsukaze. So obviously there's a connection there. It was natural that Tokitsuumi would go into that stable, which is run by Tokitsukaze. So there's a double lock there. Both arms lock round Kaiho's arms in that arm locking position. Kime hold. And there's the Kime hold, and from that hold he just forced Kaiho down. So 11th loss for Kaiho. Pretty poor performance, but he'll drop down from Maegashira 3. 4-5 positions, but that's safe enough for him. Next, two wrestlers who are doing extremely well. Wakanoyama with 8 wins, Asashoryu, the Mongolian, with 9 wins. One of these should get a prize. The winner of these should get a prize. There's 3 prizes awarded. The Fighting Spirit prize, that's the Kanto Sho, the Gino Sho, the Technique prize, and the Shukun Sho, which is the Outstanding Performer prize. Certainly Asashoryu, I think, deserves the Outstanding Performer prize, the Shukun Sho. Almost got Wakanoyama there. Wakanoyama himself lost his balance at the end, went flying over the edge. Wakanoyama wins that one. That's 9 wins for him, 9-6 performance, similar to Asashoryu with 9 wins and 6 losses. So the committee that decides who gets the prizes meets just on the last day. They more or less make up their mind who's done what, who's going to get what, but they all hold their decision to the very last moment when they see what certain wrestlers manage to do in their last bout. Don't have to give a prize if they don't want to. Sometimes it happens. Last tournament, Kotomitsuki, the newcomer, won all 3 prizes. Now, Kotonowaka here against Hamanoshima in the purple mawashi, the small wrestler, 122 kilos. Taught sumo by his father when he was a kid. He's survived in this top division the last 7 years at 120 or so kilos. Takes a considerable amount of skill and courage to do that. Hamanoshima locked in on the front belt of Kotonowaka. Changes his grip there. Kotonowaka finding it difficult to reach the belt of Hamanoshima. He's got his hips pulled right the way back. Hamanoshima tries a leg grab with his right arm on the inside of Kotonowaka's knee. There tries the overarm throw, follows it up with another leg grab, but Kotonowaka survives those moves. There's another leg attack from Hamanoshima. If it's my imagination, a certain amount of judo coming into sumo now, and a lot of them have got judo experience. Kotonowaka tries a run there, but Hamanoshima survives that and pushes him out with yorikiri. So that's 6 wins and 9 losses for Hamanoshima, makiotoshi, and 5 wins and 10 losses for Kotonowaka. Tosanoumi, he's down at Maegashira 5. He's had a string of bad bashos. Makiotoshi in the last 4. Fighting Tochisakai, who's got 10 losses. He's at Maegashira 1, so he'll drop down quite a bit, but he'll stay in the Maegashira ranks, and that's Tochisakai being smashed down by Tosanoumi with that overarm grip, the Owate. And that was 6th win for Tosanoumi. So both of those wrestlers getting more losses than wins in this basho by the final day. Now we've got Tochiazuma against Takanonami. Takanonami's got makiotoshi already. Tochiazuma's got 9 wins. And at Maegashira 4, there's a chance that if he can win this one, go up to 10 wins, he'll get promoted to Komusubi. Referee there's him. Mada. Not yet, not yet. As Tochiazuma comes out early. They're meant to harmonise their movements, these wrestlers. Put their hands down and they charge straight forward. They're meant to put their hands down and wait a split second. But this is a new ruling that's come through, which has been influenced quite a bit by the amateur sumo, the international amateur sumo, which imposed this rule, mainly because the foreigners objected to the unclear rules about the start. It was never clearly laid down how you meant to start. So that's how this recent change came about. So Tochiazuma wins that one. That's his 10th win, maybe up to Komusubi. And winning technique there was yorikiri. Chiyotenzan with 8 wins. Tochinonada against Tochinonada, 8 wins. Both have got their kachikoshi. Potential here for technique prize for Tochinonada. So there, well, there you see, that's the sort of thing that would give him the technique prize. He just curled one arm round, slapped it round Chiyotenzan's head, and then just spun him over with that uwatenage. Very neatly done. Not normally done with a head grip as well, usually done just with one arm. So 9th win for Tochinonada and 7th loss for Chiyotenzan. Both of them secure with kachikoshi. Now 2 wrestlers are not doing very well. Takanowaka with 10 losses, Tochinohana with 11 losses. Fought each other twice before. Tochinohana's won 2 of them. See if Takanowaka can reverse that one. So both wrestlers locked into pretty straight classical sumo, stomach to stomach. And there, Takanowaka hovering on the edge and not able to recover his position and just nudged over with yorikiri. So Takanowaka, 11 losses. This was his first tournament as Komusubi, and he'll certainly drop down from that. Quite a few difficulties, really, in his first outing in the Senshuraku grouping of ranks. Now Wakanosato, he's got 9 wins. He's fighting Kotoryu, who's got 9 wins. Wakanosato has certainly done very well this tournament. Beaten some strong ones, including Masashi Maru. So win here would probably give him a prize. Won't know just yet. He's to have fought 4 times. Wakanosato's won 3 of them. Let's see if we can see the power of Wakanosato. Looks like he's trying to get that right hand on the belt, but no, he's quite content just to squeeze that arm in tight from under the armpit. So will he try the sukuinagi, the scoop throw from under the armpit, or will he try the overarm throw? Or will it be a yorikiri on the edge if he can drive Kotoryu to the edge? Kotoryu with 9 wins, doing well this tournament. He won't be an easy opponent. Wakanosato there, yeah, there was it. It was the overarm and the spin that did it. That deep grip under the armpit was enough to put the pressure on Kotoryu's arm and drive him down. So that was the arm throw, kotenage win by Wakanosato. 10th win, and quite likely almost certain to be a outstanding performer prize. Here we see the 2 grand champions coming into the ring. These 2 are going to have to face each other. Takanahana blinking a bit there, not quite his usual Zen-like expression. Sashimaru has always got a poker face. In fact, he's known as Poker Face. Kyokutenho, 10 wins. Musoyama with 8 wins. These 2 have fought 3 times. Musoyama's won 2 of them. Kyokutenho there, fast off the mark. 2 hands to the shoulders of Musoyama. Musoyama looks unfazed by that one. Same again from Kyokutenho. Musoyama changes his grip very quickly. That was interesting. Just flipped his arms around before Kyokutenho had a chance to settle in. And then just drives him straight out with oshidashi. Kyokutenho there with 10 wins and 5 losses overall. Possibility of a prize for him as well. Tension mounting in the Kokugikan here as we're coming up to the bout between the 2 grand champions. Now Kotomitsuki, the man who won 3 tournament prizes last time out. If there was a system for taking prizes away, he'd certainly lose all 3 of them with the performance he's had this time. He's got 10 losses so far. And Miyabiyama on the right there with the green mawashi has got 7 losses. Well, that looked to me like Kotomitsuki gave up there. He was pushing everything he could into getting Miyabiyama over the edge. And then somehow at the end he flipped over, and Miyabiyama might have helped that movement a bit, but he certainly didn't look as though he helped it that much. I wouldn't go as to say it was fixed bout, but looked to me like Kotomitsuki gave up a bit. So 8th win for Miyabiyama, and just creeps in with Kachikoshi. And 11th loss for Kotomitsuki. Kaiho now against Dejima. What a contrast between these two Ozeki ranked wrestlers. Kaiho with 10 wins, Dejima with only 6. They should be both about the same number of wins. But there, Dejima takes it. Well, Kaiho getting a bit complacent. Well, he knew he wasn't going to win the tournament. So maybe he felt, well, what's the difference? Dejima coming out, 7th win for him. So that's makiotoshi. This is the match they've all been waiting for. Takanohana versus Musashi Maru. They fought each other 44 times, and Takanohana has won 29 of them, but Takanohana has been off form this last couple of years, 2.5 years, just under. Musashi Maru 220 kilos, Takanohana 160. Musashi Maru locks in tight, pushes into the grand champion, and their grand champion slips, and that levels it up. That means they're both at exactly the same score, and that's the first loss for Takanohana in this tournament. He won't be a straight win through, a 15-0 Zensho Yusho as they call it. And so it's got to be a Kettei-sen, a deciding match. And this is the one who'll decide, which will decide who'll get the Emperor's Cup. So with Takanohana 29 wins over Musashi Maru. Musashi Maru with 16 wins against Takanohana in previous head-to-heads. How will this one pan out? Takanohana with 20 tournament wins. Musashi Maru with 8 tournament wins. Musashi Maru not too good under pressure, as we've seen before in the end, can get a bit idle. Takanohana locks in tight. Musashi Maru settles down. Takanohana now hustling, moving from side to side, a bit like the old Kotonishiki style of rocking from side to side. Tries an overarm throw, breaks, grips on the grips break. Musashi Maru looking for those grips. Dangerous moment for the big man. He's fiddling around too much under there. Gets turned slightly sideways on. Takanohana powering in there. Musashi Maru floundering there. Doesn't know what he's doing. Hovering on the edge, and that's it. Takanohana wins his first basho in 2 years and 4 months, to be precisely. Finally, the grand champion has come back and won his 21st basho. What an amazing performance. Many people were prepared to write him off, said he'd lost it. And for the first time in 2.5 years, we've seen that old form when he, 2.5 years ago, he was overpowering everybody. Well, Musashi Maru couldn't settle down on that one. He needs to close in on his lighter opponents. And there, look at his arms. His arms are all over the place. Doesn't know what to do with them. They're kind of hanging there, really. Takanohana gets him to the edge. There you see that foot go over. And Musashi Maru loses that one. So that's the score at the end there. Takanohana gets the Yusho, the win. Musashi Maru comes runner-up. Not that there are any prizes for that. Fighting Spirit prize goes to Wakanoyama, his first one. The Outstanding Performer prize goes to Wakanosato, which is his second time he's won that. And Tochinonada gets the Technique prize, and that's the first time he's got that. So Takanohana now with 21 tournament wins. He's ranked 4th place in number of tournament wins. The one with the highest number is Taiho with 32. Next after him is Chiyonofuji with 31. Kitanoumi places 3rd with 24 tournament wins. And in at 21, 4th place is Takanohana. And there it's man in onre, the flags over the tsuriyani, the hanging roof. Once upon a time, the roof was supported on pillars, but now it hangs over. Takanohana gets the Emperor's Cup, the Shihai from Tokitsukaze, the Rijicho, the head of the Nihon Sumo Kyokai, the Japan Sumo Association. And there's the final score there, the man who won the tournament and the 3 wrestlers who got the prizes. Well, that's an incredible performance by Takanohana. It looks like he's back on form, and that he'll almost certainly be coming back and taking some more tournaments. Akebono likely to retire after this tournament, but we wait to hear his announcement. Well, thank you for joining us. We'll be back soon with the next basho, the March basho. This is Sid Hall from Tokyo. Bye for now, and sayonara.